Hello and welcome to my video. This is a continuation of fusing Minecraft creepers with other Minecraft animals and enemies. If you'd like to see my first video where I fused together a creeper and a witch from Minecraft, I'll leave a link in the description below and at the end of the video. The second time around, I'm going to be doing two different designs. I'm going to be fusing a creeper with a slime, as you can see here, and a creeper with a squid. I had a lot of fun doing the slime one especially. It's definitely my favourite, as I really like the slimes in Minecraft. They're adorable, but they also somehow end up getting to me a lot. It's probably because I keep making my Minecraft houses in swamps. I really like the design of slime as creatures because you've got different layers of slime within slime, and that's actually a really good way to get the creativity flowing when it comes to creating fan art or designing, because you can here I've done two layers of slime. The outer slime, which is just coating the whole body, and the inner slime, which is like the main body that is safe inside the outer slime. And I really like how it's turned out. The creeper's got his little legs, his little slime legs, and it's adorable. And inside I wanted to add a couple more layers of slime variety. I've said slime so many times in this video, it's weird. So I ended up putting little cubes of slime within the slime layers, of various colour, just to get a nice idea of what the inside of a slime would look like. And I really like how this turned out, especially the expression of the creeper face, which I kept. He looks so sad and so goopy, and he kind of looks a little bit like snot as well because of all the green, but he's not made of snot, no, he's made of slime. I did find when trying to combine both layers of slime together, I wanted them to stand out but also look kind of transparent, a little bit see-through, but also like give it that textured feel of, you know, it's a thick sludge type of effect. I think I did an okay job. If I was going for a more realistic approach in this style, I would have definitely added more layers than I did. But I wanted to stay cute, cartoony, and I really like how it turned out. I think kind of want him as a sticker or a badge. That would be really cool. And next up, I am using the creeper with the squid. And I know the squid isn't technically an enemy, but it is an animal, and I really like the squids. I like squids in general. They're very fascinating creatures, and they're adorable. It's why I really like the game Splatoon, because you've got all the different anatomy and characters based off of like squids and octopi, and it just makes me so happy looking at it. So I thought combining them together would be a really interesting combination, and I was right. I ended up keeping the long body and head of the creeper and then adding tentacles to the bottom instead of the cute little legs that the creeper usually has. I also kept the creeper face where it's slightly hollowed out. However, I didn't want to make it 100% green again, because what I liked most about my witch creeper design from the first video I did was the mixture of purples and greens and how they contrasted well with each other, allowing the illustration to stand out. And I wanted to do the same thing here with the squid creeper. and I wasn't really sure how to do that. I tried adding pink to it, but there's no pink in any of the creature's designs, so I kept focusing on little details of what I could do to other areas of the design that would give it a more creepy squid effect. Texture. Texture was also something I was kind of irritated with when coming up with this design, as my usual method of making the creeper very mossy doesn't work, especially with the squid body. So I ended up looking up an image of real squids and the squid from Minecraft, and blues and greens. There's an old saying that blue and green should never be seen. And I don't particularly agree with that, because I think adding blue to the tentacles makes it look much nicer. I also found out that the way the squid in Minecraft is coloured is very interesting. Its outer layer and tentacles are dark, but as you go inward more towards its face, its design gets lighter by colour, and that's an interesting detail to have. They could have just had the squid one full block and had a couple of light blotches here and there, but no, they actually have that whole coloration difference in its design, and I really liked that, so I went with it and ended up going from a dark outside to a lighter inside, using various shades of green but keeping the blue tentacles that allow them to contrast nicely. I also tried to get a specific texture of a mossy effect to complement the creeper's original design, but make it smooth and align well with the skin that the squid would originally have. I've never seen a squid in real life, so I can only go so far with the references Google can provide me on the actual texture of a squid. But personally, I feel like I've done quite a good job, and he looks adorable. Using the references of squids I have found, I ended up adding a lot more detail than I originally planned out, and I'm glad I did. It's always best to take a step back, and if your illustration or character design needs more to it, then test it out and see what it needs. I can get very picky and frustrated with my artwork sometimes, and I find doing this is always very helpful. This also works well if you feel like your character is too designed, like there's loads of, let's say there's loads of accessories that would be difficult to draw over and over again. If you have a character like that as well, then I recommend going back and seeing what could be used to improve the character overall, like what would they have on them that would improve their personality, what stuff is just there because you think it's cool, that type of thing. However, considering I am drawing a squid right now, that doesn't really matter as much, because there's no way a squid would be carrying a handbag. You know, unless this was like, I don't know, well, I guess a squid could carry a handbag, but this is Minecraft squids, and so I haven't seen one of those in Minecraft so far. I really like how this design turned out overall. And I'm really happy with how this turned out. I ended up adding a lot more than I thought and doing a bit more research on the designs than I originally thought I would outside of the Minecraft referencing. So the two final illustrations are here. I hope you all enjoyed. This has been really fun for me to do. I'm not sure how many more creeper designs I can come up with, as I had a tough time figuring out what to do. So this might be my last creeper design, but I do want to do more designs similar to this. Maybe not just with Minecraft, because as cool as Minecraft is and how addictive it has been lately, it's always nice to branch out and remember that there is more than just one thing to catch your attention. And I hope you liked this video. Let me know what names would be suitable for these creatures in the comments down below. If you liked the fusion of Minecraft creatures and animals, let me know. Links to the final artwork and my social media are down in the description. And here is my first video I did on fusing a creeper monster with the witch character from Minecraft. I hope you all enjoyed. This has been fun for me to do. And I'd like to see what you guys would do if you combined different creatures together. Bye bye!